Hi, my name is Juhana Petterson and I'm here at Knudepunkt 2011 in Denmark. With me is Matthijs Holter, the chief editor of the new role-playing magazine Playground. Matthijs, what is Playground?
Playground is a new magazine about the new wave of role-playing. And by role-playing we mean all sorts of role-playing, like both LARP and tabletop role-playing, all these different forms.
And what kind of material can we expect to see in Playground?
You can expect to see things that is for curious people who want like to see the new stuff, because we don't want to cover things everyone already knows. We don't want big licenses. We want things that you usually never heard of, like from different countries, strange play styles, and even things that are maybe not entirely role-playing.
You mentioned things that are not role-playing. What kind of things are we talking about?
We're talking about obviously like pervasive games, things like this, but also performance art, maybe movies, discussions about how role-playing is used in real life. In this first issue we have an article about The Game, which is a book for pickup artists, and how this pickup artistry relates to role-playing games.
So how do they relate to role-playing games?
Well, they use techniques, role-playing techniques. They try to imagine that they're different people than they actually are. They sometimes even have scripted narratives that they use to get, the girl usually, or maybe the guy over on their side. But of course, since it's real life, they feel a bit more dirty than we do, I think.
That sounds very interesting. Can you tell me about the themes of the first issue?
Yes, the first issue has a theme called Bleed, and Bleed is this phenomenon where the emotions of the character and the player sort of influence each other or pass from one to the other. So maybe you feel what your character feels, but the term has taken on more meaning. So it also means that things from real life bleed into the game and the other way around.
Do you have a practical example from some of the articles in the magazine?
About Bleed, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, one article is about, it's called The Creation of a Killer, which is about a performance artist making a movie about herself as a victim in a slasher movie. And the Bleed part there is about the guy playing the killer. To begin with, he was sort of resistant to the whole idea, but he started getting more and more into it, to an extent that some people thought was a bit weird, maybe.
That sounds good. Okay, I think that is enough. Thank you, Matthijs, and goodbye.